Old shirt, old classic. So I want to update this story out of Florida because it was kind of a scary one. Um, Broward County and maybe one other place, I'm not sure, but in Florida there's a couple of ballots showed up with the question 2, the legalization of medical marijuana as a constitutional amendment, just wasn't on the ballots. There's people that were talking about this when they found it on theirs. They were mail-in ballots, and after finding out about this, attorney Norm Kent, who represents Normal of Florida, filed a lawsuit, which is going to be going on Tuesday at 10:30. I might have another update. Who knows? I think this thing's resolved, though, everybody. So take a deep breath and let me throw the facts out there. Amy Sherman from the Miami Herald reports that no more Broward absentee ballots found missing the marijuana question. As a matter of fact, election officials and backers of the statewide amendment on medical marijuana verified no additional absentee ballots were missing the question. This is where United for Care came in and were allowed to observe as they counted ballots and looked at ballots. And they observed for 40 minutes while they opened ballots and looked. And the criteria is to open the ballot, look, make sure question 2 is on there. If it is, good to go. If it ain't, set it aside, and we'll get back to it in a minute. And after 40 minutes, there was 0 ballots without question 2 on it. Debbie Ballard, Fort Lauderdale Democrat, told Miami Herald when she completed her ballot at Art Serve at about noon Monday, she realized that it was missing Amendment 2. She brought this to the attention of staff member. They verified it was in fact missing Amendment 2. They reprinted the ballot, and then they brought her the new ballot. Apparently there was some trouble printing out a couple ballots, and one of them was just faint, like it was there. One of them was printed on 2 parts on the same page, and of course one of them had Amendment 1 and Amendment 3, and Amendment 2 was just left out all the way. The claim is that they printed out about 7 test ballots after they had to change them to see if everything was correct, and somehow they just got mailed out. So we'll see what happens, but so far about 76,000 voters in Broward have mailed in their completed ballots. On Fridays, there was about 1,300 from Oakland Park who had requested a ballot. No additional absentee ballots were found that amended Amendment 2 as of the end of the day of counting on Monday. So Kent basically wants the judge to review all 92 ballot styles in Broward and confirm that they contain medical marijuana question. On Friday, the person in charge of that, Snipes, allowed reporters and United for Care to review all the different ballot styles, which vary across the county depending upon where voters live. I'm not out to create a ruckus, Kent, the attorney from Normal, said on Monday. I just want a resolution. So far the polling is looking like it's going to pass. It's polling at like between 65 and 70, depending on what polls you look at and who you ask. And it's a good chance that it's going to pass. Now, if there was some problems like that, how widespread is it? It doesn't seem like it's that widespread, or it would have blew up big time. You would have been hearing people like hanging from the rafters screaming about it, like, where's my vote for 2? So that's all we have on that. Good luck, Florida.